Make, and install, your own leather steering wheel covers. Cars are a reflection of the owner. How a car looks like from the outside and how it's cared for in the inside is a definite insight into a man's mind. It could be even said that the car is an accurate gauge of a person. One of the parts of a car that hardly gets any attention, but is quite essential to the vehicle itself, is the steering wheel. Most car owners will just put in a leather guard and give it no second thought. Steering wheel sheaths serve a purpose because they keep wear and tear to the wheel at a minimum and at the same time add a little touch of class to the interior of your car. Because if you're the kind of person who takes care of the little details like a steering wheel, it shows that you will never let the little details go unattended. Steering wheel sheaths are often made of rubber and can cost from around $40 to $50. Making one is fairly easy and all you'll need are the following items: darning needle, measuring tape, ruler, braided fishing line, leather sheet, hole puncher. Once you have your materials, here's how to make and install the covers. Measure the steering wheel. Take the measuring tape and measure the diameter of the steering wheel. Normally, you will only cover the steering wheel, but if you want to cover more than that, just measure the surfaces you want covered. You also want to measure the thickness of the steering wheel because you need to wrap the leather sheath around the whole wheel. Be sure that you allot an extra inch as leather tends to stretch while you work. Leather work. Working on the other side of your leather sheet, measure out a rectangle strip based on the measurements you got earlier. Cut out said rectangle, put in holes. Use the hole puncher to put in needle holes you'll use to bind the leather sheath to the wheel. You can use 1/8 or 1/16 hole punch for this. Measure out 1/4 of an inch between every hole. You need not be exact in the spacing of the holes. Sew it in. Take your braided fishing line and knot it at one end. Then sew this through one edge of the leather and secure it. This is your anchor point. Start sewing. Wrap the leather strip around the steering wheel or areas you want to cover. Make sure that the open end is facing towards you, then thread the needle through the holes. Pull the line taut every 3 or 4 holes to make sure you're securing it properly. Finish up. Once you finish sewing the leather sheath around your steering wheel, twist the sheath so you hide the stitches under the wheel. Keeping your steering wheel covered can be fun if you know how to do it yourself. The best thing is that you can customize the colors to the upholstery of your seats and interior decor of your car.